How's everybody doing today? Thank you once again for joining me. I really do appreciate you. All right, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make a simple strategy, a simple crossover strategy using a double exponential moving average. Here we go. I'm going to show, excuse me, apologize about that. I'm going to show you some things along the way, but what I'm going to do, like I said, is make this simple. So I'm going to transfer some of the conditions from this strategy that I use to make the super trend strategy to the new strategy to make it quick and fast. Also to show you how fast it is to easily transfer your conditions from one strategy to another. All right, let's get this going. Now, instead of me clicking back and forth to copy and paste, what I'm going to do is use this, and what it will do is stack them next to one another, which will make it easier for transference. All right, let's say name this. Oops, got that wrong right there. All right, so what I'm going to do is copy these condition boxes and the comment codes over to here to make it easier and faster. All right, so enough talking. I'm just going to get right to it. Done. Everything that was over here is now transferred to here. Eliminates having to redo it again. Just makes it faster. You can make your strategies faster. All right, so that's basically everything that I needed from there. So I'm just going to close this out. All right. So what I'm also going to add is profit target and trail stop. 50. Make that 20. We'll skip down here and get that set up first. It's simplest to do. Money management, just type in MM for short. You can always change that to whatever you want it to be. Right, so I'm going to create. Let's see. All right, this should be good. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the indicators. And I'm using the indicators that's already built into Quagensia. So I'm going to use the double exponential. Alright, so now I got the indicators. Whole number. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is attach these parameters to the variables. As you can see, you don't see the slow and may. Let me show you the reason why you don't see the slow and may within the input parameters. See that? Whole number, decimal number. So always make sure when you're using an MA, it's a whole number. Let's see if that updated. Where am I going? There it is. See? Now there's the slow and may. Alright, so we're good with that. Alright, so we got the indicator that we need for the strategy. Start in time daily profit, bar since exit, max trades, profit target, and the settings for the DEMA. Alright, so this is going to be longs, so we're going to change this to there it is, people. Alright. So there's a couple things we can do. We can actually make this flat, and we can bring the same thing down here for the shorts. But even though this is flat, if a signal happens, is what I want to do is be safe. So you can add or just change this. So you can either make this current position is not equal to short and make this one not equal to long, or you can add change this to or, make that flat. Do the same for down here if you like. If you feel this will make you safe and make sure that it's not entering before the position is you change that, making sure that the position is flat or it's not equal to being short before it enters long. You can definitely leave both if you like. It's not going to hurt the strategy any. If you do, just make sure you add parentheses, so now it keeps them together, and you can add the next after. Totally up to you. But once again, please test, try things out, see what works. That's the only way you're going to actually see exactly how it's actually performing. All right. So you know what? I'm just going to leave that. I'm going to do the same down here. and jump around. Alright, so what we want to do is make sure for the entry condition that the fast MA crosses above time series the slow MA. What do is copy that down here. Change that cross below. Too easy. It seems like we got everything set up. Let me add one more condition to this. I have a tendency to do this. Close up the current bar. It's greater than the open of the current bar. Copy. Paste. Less than. I mean, you can also, if you want to even be more safe, you can add if you like, make sure it has momentum. You know what? Let's leave that. Let's see how it turns out. Make sure to show those. Change the color. Let's make that a different blue. I don't like that blue. Alright. Alright, so we're going to see what we got here, people. Let me change the name. Remember, when you generate your code, make sure the Ninja script editor is open so it can get saved properly. Alright, so we're just going to leave everything as it is to see exactly what happens. Bing, nothing, which is a good thing. Alright, bear with me 1 second. Alright, that was my fault. I didn't have my connection on. Right. You see, not too much happened. Trail stopped too tight. It's at 20. So it wasn't moving too much of anywhere. So let me loosen that up. It loosened up. But now the trail stopped. It's too wide. Yeah, trail stop is definitely hurting that. Alright, so let me try something different. I'm gonna go to my lizard wrinkle like I always do. We'll see exactly what happened. A little better. Now, one thing I did do was I didn't add something to the strategy, and that was my fault. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and make sure that I have all the conditions that was supposed to have came over and add them to here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reopen the lizard strategy, do that beside it, show you exactly what's missing. This is what's missing from here. But it's okay because it's an easy fix. What I'm going to do is just add and 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 one more and copy paste. Scroll down, do the same thing. Let's see something first. Want to test something with y'all while I got y'all. All right, so I put it here. All right. The following condition is true, flat on the trading hours and above, then do the following. Otherwise, all right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and add it. Just had something go through my head. I was about to sit up and test something, but I'm not even gonna do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and add it here anyway. All right, so we got them all set up. All right, good to go. All right, just gonna exit out of that. Not gonna save it because nothing was changed. All right, I'm gonna save this, people. And I'm gonna see if you understood what else I did wrong. All right, so let's go back again. All right, so if it's long, the low of the current bar is greater than the low of the previous bar. Right, here's why I didn't change. Let's look. Kept the low for the short. So let's change that to the high. Since it's a short, we're going on a downtrend. The high of the current bar is less than the high of the previous bar. We're quick fix though. It's just an easy click and change, save, go back and test. Alright, so that made a big difference. Alright, so it's not as bad as it was before. I'm just going to raise this up a little. I just want to play with it a little bit. I want to see how long it'll take to optimize. Sometimes it takes a little long with these bars. I just want to see if we can get something different. Leave that 7, 20, that 20, 50. Trail stop out some. Alright, so I'm just going to lessen this so it doesn't take forever. I'm just going to drop it a month. Let's see what that does. Alright, so not too bad. Alright, so let's play with it a little more. Leave that there, push that out to 20. 1, make that 5. Change that to 6. Alright, get a little better. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, so let's do this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a hidden exit just to have it. It may cause so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another logic box. Right, once again, simple copy and paste. I'm also going to do is add a boolean to this also. Just got to go back up to the parameters and create it. Set that to the boolean we just made in the parameter. Alright, let's check it out now, see what we got. Wait for it to pop up. Alright, so I'm going to optimize just to see. Alright, so percent profitable 38, that's really not too good. Profit factor above 1.3, but still, you know, really not too good. But for the purposes of showing how to create a quick strategy in Quagensia, there it is. Granted, went back and forth, changed things, showed you things, mistakes I made, and still did that within a certain amount of time without having to use code. Just check some things. Alright, yeah, so that's it, people. As you can see, the the long exit worked, and it is set to true specifically for this strategy. So very quick and simple, not too hard. Right, a little better, gross loss a little higher, but still in all, good analysis. Let's take it back one more month. Really didn't get any better. Really didn't. Let's try another instrument. Let's try ES. We'll leave it at, let's try it at the 3. Alright. Well, that didn't use the MA exit. If it did, it would have exited here. So it decided not to use it. Trail stop is working. So as you can see, everyone, Quagensia is definitely a game changer for creating strategies in the least amount of time as possible. Wait a second, let me just remove this. Remove the lows and highs. Save. Okay. That 4. Try again. See how that made it worse? So as you can see, actually having that to the strategy helped. Helped completely. Let me show you how fast it is to add it back. Look, back. One more time. Now the low is back. So we got the low back, got the high back. Let's just save that again and we can keep that. So now we know that it was beneficial to actually have that condition within the strategy. Okay. So you can test and try with different, bars, instruments, if you want. See how it comes out. Once again, this was just to show you the quickness and ease of being able to create a strategy using Quagensia and being able to copy and paste conditions that was used on previous strategies to your new one to make it short, quick, and simple, and how easy it is to update. All right, once again, thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I really do appreciate you. I'll be with you guys again real soon. Thank you so much. Subscribe, please. Make some comments if you like. Would appreciate it. And stay blessed. And you guys take care.